preparing to play Sarah Palin almost ruined Julianne Moore's life. The May-December star walks Vanity Fair through her career timeline, sharing secrets from The Big Lebowski, Crazy, Stupid, Love, and HBO's Game Change, when Julianne Moore was hired to play Gracie, a character loosely inspired by a real person. In Todd Haynes' May-December, she may have relied on research skills she cultivated while preparing to play Sarah Palin in 2012's Game Change. Her Emmy-winning performance in HBO's adaptation of the 2010 book by John Heilemann and Mark Halperin is one of several projects Moore discusses in her career timeline video with Vanity Fair, above. Game Change was maybe one of the more difficult undertakings of my entire career, Moore says now, more than a decade after the film's release. It was only after she agreed to play John McCain's running mate that the reality of the role sank in. Then when I got home and I really considered what it was gonna take, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be bad, Moore recalls. She then devoted the next 2 months to studying all things Palin, all the time. This is the first time in my life that I stopped doing anything at all except preparing, Moore remembered. I did all the mom stuff, but I didn't meet friends, I didn't go to the movies, I didn't go to plays. I wiped my social calendar and all I did was work with my dialect coach and watch footage of Sarah Palin. The Academy Award winner's commitment to her craft was so extensive that it even permeated school pickup with her 2 children. I would pick up my kids from school in the car and I took everything off my playlist except for Sarah Palin's voice. So that's all they heard when we drove from place to place, was Sarah Palin talking, Moore says with a laugh. You don't even have any music, Mom. You just have this lady's voice, her children told her. Moore was working in the shadow of Tina Fey's oft-referenced Saturday Night Live impression of Palin, and opposite Ed Harris as McCain. That meant the level of difficulty was high. The minute when you're playing someone who's that iconic, who's that present in public life, if you get the tone wrong, then, audiences are, like, I can't watch this. This isn't her. So it felt really urgent that I get it right, she says. Moore was just as dedicated when preparing for her Oscar-winning performance as a woman diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 2014's Still Alice. This project had to be deeply observed, because I knew nothing about this disease, Moore says of her meticulous process, which required a few key scheduling changes in her filming schedule for the final 2 Hunger Games films. It was another opportunity to really learn how much observation matters and how much information matters, and immersion in a subject. In the video above, Moore also walks through other memorable performances in her illustrious career, from Emmy-winning beginnings on the CBS soap opera